Hello everyone. We are going to make bracelet today. I have my design all ready to go here. It's going to be a nice simple kind bracelet. So let's get started. I'm going to take my beadalon wire. Okay, and you guys know I like to string right in the spool, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have my beautiful sparkly beads here, and I have sort of a color gradient going here from light pink purple going into blue, and these are crystal passion crystals. They are nice and sparkly. I believe these are maybe 4mm beads that I have. These beads are made in Austria, so the quality is top-notch. There is one color beads that are from Preciosa, which is this one right here, this purple. And I can tell the difference. You probably won't be able to tell much difference, but I can because I can feel it. And these beads feel a little grainy. That's kind of how I would describe that. But if I were to buy crystal beads again, I will definitely stick with Crystal Passions. We are almost up to those Preciosa beads, and I'll show you guys. And these have AB, and I love the color. That's why I bought these, and they're very pretty, and you really can't tell much difference, but I could. So I'm going to string all of these beads in the wire, and I'll see you guys. Okay, so I have strung all my beads, and this is what it looks like, and it is a little shy of 6.5 inches. And now we're going to finish the bracelet off. I have my little findings and components there. Some crimp beads. These are gold plated as well, and then we're going to use a little gold plated lobster claw clasps as well. So I'm going to first put in my crimp bead through, and then my wire guardian, and this protects the wire and it makes it look nice and professional. Put it through one end and bring it through the other, and then through your crimp bead like so, and then this is where I'm going to crimp. Give it a quick tug to make sure it's going to stay in place, and then I'll see if I can put the little piece hanging here through the beads as well. If not, I'll just have to trim it, but it looks like it'll go through. So this will give a little extra security. This one's having a hard little time. There we go. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to trim it. It's okay. And then I'm going to slide the rest of my beads down. And then I'm going to cut about 1.5 inches here so that I have enough room to work with. And then I'm going to do the same thing, put my crimp bead through first, and then my wire guardian. I think at Fire Mountain Gems they call this AccuGuard. And then do the same thing, put it through your wire guard and through your crimp bead. Now, if you wanted to put your clasp right into your wire guard, you can just feed it through and it'll come right here. But I'm going to attach this with jump ring, so I'm just going to finish this part first. And my little crimp bead is kind of going all over the place here. Okay, there we go. I think it's trying to go through the second bead there. Let's see if it will come out right here. Might need a little help. There we go. And then crimp it. Give it a little tug to make sure it's nice and tight and secure. And this is what we have. So now we're gonna attach our clasps. And I also want to add some charms to this. So first let me attach the clasp. I have a 20 gauge, this is 4mm jump ring, and this is what I'm gonna do, use to attach my clasp to the bracelet. And then close it secure. And then for this part, I'm going to make my own extender chain. And let's see, I'm going to take my little 4mm jump ring and attach 6mm jump ring. This is made with 18 gauge wire. And there we go. And then put your bracelet through. And I'm going to add one more jump ring so that the length is a little longer. And if you want to make it super sturdy, you can add another jump ring here, attaching both of the things so that if one jump ring comes off, at least the other one is keeping it secure. But I think this is pretty secure enough. So I'm going to leave it like this. But I guess I can show you guys what I mean though. That wasn't straight, so I just made it straight there. So we take the 4mm jump ring that attached the 6mm jump ring to the bracelet, and then we're going to open this up and then do exactly the same thing. Put it through your 6mm jump ring and then through your bracelet, the wire guardian, and close it off. So now you have two jump ring that is securing your bigger jump ring. Okay, so there are two smaller jump rings holding the bigger one. So we'll do the same thing to attach our next jump ring. So this is what we're going to attach to using these two. So we're going to open this up. I think next time I buy the jump rings, I'll buy the 8mm for the bigger size, because if I want to add charms, there's not a whole lot of space on this. So I'm going to have to add charm on the bottom half here where the wire guard is. But a tip for myself, I guess. Okay, so this is what we have here for little extender piece. And so for the charm, I have a bead picked, or I had a bead, oh there it is, a bead picked out here that I'm going to use as a charm. So I'm gonna have to do a quick little wire wrap here. Gonna attach it before I wrap it all the way. I had these head pins that I don't like quite that much because the gauge is 24 inches, which is, you know, really soft, but then the length is only 3/4, so I can't use bigger beads with this wire. So next time I'm definitely not buying this one, but I obviously want to use up what I have. And this will work because I'm using a smaller bead. I just have to work this a little bit to twist it around. I'm fiddling around with this a little bit to get the wire to close all the way or loop around all the way. I think I got it. Yes. Okay, so there's our tiny little charm hanging, and here's the bracelet. I'm gonna try it on, and here we have it, guys. Looks super sparkly, beautiful, one-of-a-kind bracelet. And I'm gonna make one more. Let's do one more. Okay, so the next design is kind of similar to our first one, except for I'm just going from light pink, starting with clear, going into light pink, dark pink, purple, and kind of blackish in the center, and then coming back around. So we're going to use the same technique. I'm taking my 7-strand bead-along beading wire, and I'm going to start stringing my clear beads first. Bicone beads, and then my frosty ones, and then going into the pinks. So I'll see you guys once I have all the beads strung on my wire. Okay, so I have strung the beads on the wire. They are looking really beautiful. And now we're going to finish off the ends. Same way we did before. We're going to take our little crimp bead first, put that through, then our little wire guardian, when I sit down to make something, I like to make a few similar designs at a time like this, even though like the color pattern is different. The way I'm making the bracelet is the same, and this way, you know, I save time getting the stuff out, the findings out that I'm going to use. So a little, you know, time-saving tip there. Giving it a little tug, and then sliding down my beads. Let's see. Usually goes through the first one. Nope, this one's not gonna go. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim this here then. and slide it down about 1.5 inches. And then by the second time you're making something, you're a little faster too, because you've already made it before. So our crimp bead, our wire guardian, this one will go through a couple. And we're going to give it a crimp. And a little tug. And this one is done as well. And now we're going to add our clasp. So I'm going to take my smaller jump ring, add my clasp and my bracelet, close the jump ring, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to add a charm on this side as well, like we did in our first one. I didn't open this wide enough, so I'm just going to do that again. And this time I want to try something. I'm going to get my jump ring head pin here, grab a bead that I want to use as a charm. Let's see, I don't know what I want to use. I wonder how this would look. I think I'm going to use that. Let's see if it will go through our jump rings. If it goes through our little one, I'd like it to go in the little one. If not, it's going to have to go through the big one. Let's see. Oh, it does. That's great. Let's see if I can do this. I want to use this jump ring as my second jump ring here. Let's see if we can do this. We might be able to work this. Okay, so this is what I have, and this jump ring is the one where we're gonna, oh no, I'm gonna have to, oh no, it's fine. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna add the next jump ring, the next length of our jump ring. So open it up, put my jump ring in, and then the bracelet. And then one more little jump ring to keep everything secure. Okay, I think we got it. Yes, we did. Okay, so this is what we got at this end. We got our beautiful little bracelet charm hanging. And there's our bracelet. And we'll give it a try. And there we are. Alright guys, that's it for this video. See you on the next one. Bye.